Sarah woke up every morning feeling empty. She had a good job. She had money in the bank. She had friends who cared about her. But something was missing deep inside. She felt like she was just going through the motions. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Nothing felt important anymore. Nothing made her excited to start the day. She would sit at her desk and stare at the screen. The work felt pointless. She would go to parties and smile at people. But the conversations felt hollow and fake. She started asking herself the big question: what is the point of all this? She couldn't find a good answer. The emptiness grew bigger every single week. Sarah tried to fill the void with different things. She bought new clothes and gadgets. The excitement lasted maybe 2 days. She started dating someone new. The relationship felt empty after 3 weeks. She changed her apartment and bought new furniture. Nothing worked. The feeling of meaninglessness stayed with her constantly. It followed her everywhere like a dark shadow. She felt guilty about feeling this way. Other people had real problems. She had everything she needed. But that made it worse somehow. She couldn't explain why she felt so lost. She just knew something fundamental was wrong. Life felt like a treadmill going nowhere. One Saturday morning, Sarah drove to the beach. She needed to clear her head somehow. She sat on the cold sand and watched the waves. An old man sat down next to her. He had kind eyes and weathered hands. He didn't say anything at first. He just sat there watching the ocean with her. "You look like someone searching for something," he finally said. His voice was gentle but direct. Sarah nodded slowly. "I don't know what I'm searching for. That's the problem." The old man smiled. "Let me show you something." He picked up 2 small stones from the beach. They looked almost identical. Same size, same color, same weight. "These 2 stones look the same," he explained, "but they have very different purposes right now." He held up the first stone. "This stone is a drifting stone. It sits on the beach. The waves push it around every day. It goes wherever the tide takes it. It has no purpose of its own. It just exists and reacts to everything around it." He placed that stone in Sarah's left hand. "Now this second stone," he continued, holding it up. "This is a building stone. Someone will pick it up today. They will use it to build something important. Maybe a wall, maybe a fire pit, maybe art. This stone will become part of something bigger. It will have a clear purpose and meaning." He placed the second stone in her right hand. "The stones look identical," he said quietly. "But one just drifts through life. The other becomes part of something meaningful. The difference isn't the stone itself. The difference is whether someone gives it purpose." Sarah looked down at the 2 stones in her hands. She suddenly understood what he was saying. She had been the drifting stone. She was waiting for life to give her meaning. She was waiting for purpose to find her somehow. "You're waiting for life to feel meaningful," the old man said. "But meaning doesn't come to you. You have to create it yourself. You have to decide what you're building. You have to choose your purpose." The words hit Sarah hard. She realized she had never really chosen anything. She just followed the path that seemed easiest. School, job, money, stuff. She never asked what she actually wanted to build. She never picked her own purpose. "What if I choose wrong?" Sarah asked quietly. The old man laughed softly. "A building stone doesn't worry about being perfect. It just needs to be part of something. Start building. The meaning comes from the building itself." Sarah drove home thinking about those 2 stones. She realized the emptiness came from drifting. She had no direction of her own. She was just reacting to whatever came her way. No wonder everything felt pointless. That week, Sarah made a decision. She stopped waiting for meaning to appear. She started creating it instead. She asked herself what she actually cared about, not what she should care about, not what looked good, what actually mattered to her deep down. She realized she cared about kids who struggled in school. She had struggled too as a child. She started volunteering at a tutoring center twice a week. It was only 4 hours total, but those 4 hours felt different from anything else. They felt like they mattered. They felt like building something real. Sarah became the building stone. She stopped drifting and started contributing. Her life didn't change completely overnight. She still had the same job. She still had the same apartment. but everything felt different now. She had chosen a purpose. She was building something that mattered to her. The emptiness started to fade slowly. It didn't disappear all at once, but every week it got a little bit smaller. She wasn't just existing anymore. She was building. She had picked her stone up off the beach. She had given it purpose and meaning. The most important thing she learned was simple. Meaning doesn't find you. You create it. You choose what to build. You decide what matters. Life feels meaningless when you drift. Life feels full when you build something you care about. I understand this feeling of emptiness very deeply. I spent years drifting through my own life. I waited for something to give my life meaning. I thought the perfect job or relationship would fix it, but nothing external ever filled that void inside me. The truth I learned is hard but freeing. You can't wait for meaning to appear. You have to create it yourself. You have to pick something you care about. Then you have to build it. The building itself creates the meaning you seek. You might be feeling lost right now. You might be asking what the point is. That feeling is actually a signal. It's telling you to stop drifting. It's telling you to start building something. Pick something you care about. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to matter to you. You know someone who feels this same emptiness. They're drifting and feeling lost right now. They need to hear about the two stones. Share this story with them today. Help them understand that meaning comes from building. Help them pick up their stone and start creating purpose.